What's up, guys? It's Carlos from Daily Carry Solutions with Eric from the OUTER LIMITLESS YouTube channel. Today's carry is the ProTech TR3 X1. This is the stone-washed blade with the fish scales. Now, we're gonna go ahead and check out ProTech's booth. Probably within the next few seconds. Dave Wattenberg has been kind enough to give us a nice little exclusive. Let's go ahead and check it out and see what he has to say. So most of the people that are watching this know who's going to be right next to me right now, but for those who don't, this is the man behind ProTech. This is David Wattenberg. David, thank you so much.
Hey, good morning, everyone.
I really appreciate it. Thank you so much.
Great to see you.
So, we have a couple of new items as well as Blade Show exclusives here in front of us. So let's go ahead and talk about that. I see some down here that really got my attention.
You bet. So thanks to everyone for tuning in, and gosh, it's so great to be out at a show. We missed everybody so much, and so thankful for the crowd here and to see everybody in person. It's been great. So one brand new model introduction for Blade Show 2021 is the Run 5. And as a lot of people know, the Run is really the knife that started the company. 21 years ago, first knife we built, and this is the 5th generation. So several new things. This knife is going to come in 2 different blade shapes, as well as a brand new material. This is bronze aluminum, so it's brand new material for us, and to my knowledge, the first automatic knife ever built in this material. So it's got a nice beefy feel. It's got a nice weight to it, kind of a luxurious tank-like feel. The first group of all these Run 5s, all with hand-ground mirror-polished blades by Mike Erie, my knife maker buddy. This has got a mosaic pin push button, serial numbered limited edition. We sold out of the bronze first thing here yesterday. I've got a few of the aluminum ones left, but look at dealers, search for these, they're really something.
Beautiful knives, and I was fortunate enough to pick up one of the aluminum ones yesterday. I'm hoping to get one of these in the future, probably on the secondary market, because I know that they're going to sell out very soon. But I mean, I'm a huge fan of the texturing that you guys do on your aluminum frames, and I mean, this is amazing. I think this is a limited of 50, and with the mother button, I mean, just quality craftsmanship that we know ProTech to be. I don't want to say infamous for, but very well known.
I appreciate it. Yeah, and these runts, you got to hold on tight. They're small, but they're powerful. They've got that legendary ProTech superior coil spring. A lot of times the first snap, if people aren't familiar with it, you have to watch it. They'll snap right out of your hand, for sure.
Funny story about that before we transition to the next knife. The cameraman right now had a little bit of a moment with my TR3 yesterday.
Oh, was there a helicopter?
Yes, unfortunately, the helicopter lost control. He had opened it, and he was used to another knife he has that was an automatic.
A different brand?
Yes.
I understand.
Yeah, and I had always heard that
Unforgiven.
before. but when he did it, it put truth to that statement. So I thought you'd get a little chuckle out of that.
Great.
But yeah, this is actually my carry for today.
Awesome.
It's the stone-wash bladed TR3. If I'm not mistaken, the X1 with the fish scale pattern. Huge fan of that. Although, I mean, the Operator series has been one hell of a seller.
Those have done very well also, yep.
Everybody I know usually asks about that when I say I carry a TR3, so
nice.
Here's what it is. Now, aside from the TR3s and the runs, I noticed that you had a Malibu there, but it's not quite your average Malibu.
So, you know, building up to these shows, we always give one of our engraver partners license to go all out on something. We're always trying to bring something to the show to step it up from previous investor collector category knives that we've had. And this year, since the Malibu is such a huge hit and we've done so well with it, we brought this ultimate custom Malibu for the show. This is the knife that we've entered in the investor collector knife of the year category for consideration. So we're hopeful that this will take home that trophy that we've been lucky enough to win a number of times over the years. This is a titanium frame that's been hand mirror polished, black lip pearl, matching black lip pearl push button. It's got extensive hand engraving and 18 karat gold from Bruce Shaw. There's a few things about it that are really remarkable. We kept the pocket clip on the back, and yes, that is 18 karat gold and engraving on that pocket clip.
That's very nicely done.
Yeah, it's really something. It's got a Chad Nichols mosaic Damascus blade, incredible pattern, and then across even the spine is all hand engraved. It's quite a piece, very, very special. There'll only be ever 10 of these in the world, so we got 3 of them done in time for the show, which is pretty amazing. Very special piece.
That's fantastic. And for those who don't know, as far as the size of ProTech itself, and to be able to go ahead and churn out the amount of knives that you do, especially the ones that pay attention to detail and that deviate from the norm. I mean, I gotta hand it to you guys, because you guys are working 25 hours a day, 8 days a week, 367
I can promise that's true.
Yeah,
and we're like this Malibu knife, and we did bring some show special Malibus, all blacked out, reverse Tonto with an abalone button. They say Blade Show right on them, and it's a $240 show price. Very good, aggressive price point. And then this special custom piece is $12,000. So in the same knife model, from $240 to $12,000 at the same booth on the same day, it's pretty unique.
I agree, and I mean, but both very, very nice blades, and I'm sure it's going to do extremely well. It would be very surprising to find out that the Malibu doesn't walk away with the price.
Thank you.
Because I know it's been selling like hotcakes. In fact, it was pretty tough selecting between the Malibu and this, but I figured I'd go ahead and try with the new one.
Awesome.
So, thank you. Now, I saw that little fixed blade over there. Remind me of my SBR.
So
talk about that.
Les George is somebody we've been real proud to partner with for a number of years. Great guy, and I love his designs. This is a new fixed blade version of his small bladed Rockeye. So we build an auto that's basically this same design, very same size, and so we build this fixed blade as a follow-up to it. S35, fully 3D machine G10. It's a great little size, awesome little knife.
Definitely. I couldn't help but just gravitate to this when I saw this. When you put that out on the table, I think out of the 3 knives, I went to this one and it was just like, okay, all right. That textured handle, just how it feels in the hand. It's deceptively comfortable considering that it's a small handle and it's a small blade, but it looks like it's going to get a lot done. And I mean, very, very nice.
We introduced this one in a few different variations, nothing with gold or anything, but this particular all blacked out one comes with this American-made G-Feller leather case, super overbuilt, really high-end leather, made in Idaho. And then we also had some another leather sheath, a different brown leather sheath that came with a satin blade version, and then Kydex also. So a few different price points, a few different flavors, right out of the gate on a brand new knife, which is how we like to do it.
Awesome. Okay. No, that sounds great, and it looks like a fantastic fixed blade. So,
thanks.
So I would be remiss if I didn't ask you. Can you show us what you're carrying today?
Oh, sure. Actually, it's the partner to this fixed blade knife.
There we go.
So yeah, you can see pretty close. Obviously, part of the same family of Les George designs.
Very nice, and almost the same dimensions.
Yes.
Too. I mean,
yes.
So if you're familiar with the folder, which I mean, that's something that I was carrying yesterday.
Nice.
And I'm a huge fan of the SBR. I mean, switching to something like the fixed blade. In fact, feeling the 2. Kind of want to. Well, I don't want to walk away with this blade, but I was really tempted.
It has my name on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely going to be familiar in the hand.
Absolutely.
So that's really nice to be able to go ahead and have that option, not only as a folder, but a fixed blade as well. So awesome. Thank you so much for taking the moment.
My pleasure. Yeah.
I hope you guys have a better blade show than you already have. It's going to be hard to top that because I know that these knives are selling fast. I can tell from the people behind us. But before we go, I really do have to ask about this tray here.
Yeah, so Matt, that's new and a full-time employee for us, a friend of his, dreamt up this idea for these trays. So we used an actual skeleton of 20 CV that we cut Malibu blades out of. The knives that were built here are probably for sale at the table, and then lasered up this headpiece for it. And then I think we brought 25 or so of these to the show. It's been a neat little thing to show the knives in, and one of the things that we tell people all the time is that we build the knives, and it's hard for people to understand that we actually do everything in our building. Sheets of steel, bars of aluminum come in, and the finished knives go out. And I like having this on the table because it helps paint that picture a little bit, that we really do make them. They're American made in our building from start to finish. It's something we're real proud of. It's taken a long time to build up to get to do all that. And so having these at the booth kind of reinforces that we really do build the knives ourselves.
I agree, and I can tell you, made in USA really used to mean something, and it's nice to know that at ProTech it still does. I think you guys have a great thing going.
Thank you.
I wish you guys a great rest of your Blade Show and beyond. And
we appreciate the support and your business. Enjoy that new run.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it, David.
Thank you.